Today we're going to make our stamp for our printmaking project. We need to start by making a heart. To make a heart, you're going to fold your paper in half, draw half of your heart on the fold, and then cut it out. I'm going to show you how to do a tall, skinny heart and a short, wide heart. After you fold, draw half of a heart on the fold, and then use your scissors to cut it out. If you don't draw on the fold, it's going to fall apart when we cut. Next, to do a short, wide heart, put your paper in landscape, fold it in half, and follow the same steps. Draw half of a heart on the fold, and then cut it out. This is how they would look on your project paper. Landscape will require the short, wide heart, and portrait would need the tall, skinny heart. You're going to decide which orientation you want to use before you cut. When we're testing out the heart, if it looks like it's too close to the edge of your paper, we're going to trim it up a bit with our scissors. Once it fits nicely on your paper, now we're ready to make the stamp. We're going to be using a heavier piece of paper called cardstock or tag board to make our stamp. You're going to put your paper heart in the middle, trace around with a pencil, and then we'll cut it out. The reason we don't want to fold the cardstock or the tag board and do our first step by drawing the heart and cutting that out is to avoid having a crease go down the middle of the heart. After you cut, go ahead and write your name, and now we're ready to decorate. We are going to use foam hearts, dots, squares, and whatever other shapes your teacher gives you. Some foam might have a sticker back, and some might not. If you don't have a sticky back piece of foam, then we're just going to glue the foam onto our stamp. Sometimes before I start gluing, I do like to lay them down to kind of see the layout before making them stick. Other times I will just put dots of glue and I start with my big hearts and then I fill in with the little ones. You want to cover your entire stamp. It's really important to make sure that your shapes are nice and close together, but they're not overlapping. If we have them overlapping, then parts of our stamp might not print correctly because it's too thick. Notice that I'm taking my shapes all the way out to the edge of my heart stencil. If you need little tiny dots, you could actually use a hole punch to punch out some little circles with your foam. Keep filling in with shapes until your entire heart is full. Don't forget to try to keep your edges lined up with our heart template as best as you can.